There we go, girl. Woo, man.
This episode of Let's Take It Outside is presented by the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. Discover the great outdoors.
We have just arrived in Miami and are ready for outdoor adventure. Our first stop is getting checked into the Intercontinental Hotel in downtown. They offer all the amenities you desire and the perfect location for outdoor adventure. First stop is sampling the Cuban culture in Little Havana.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Carly with Miami Culinary Tours, and I'm so excited. It's my first time in Little Havana. What are we going to do today?
All right, well, welcome to Little Havana, you guys. I'm Carly again with Miami Culinary Tours. I have a beautiful tour planned out for you. We're going to be here visiting Little Havana today, all the local businesses. This area is actually founded on small businesses and local businesses, so that's what we're going to be up to today. We're going to start down here at El Pub. We're going to be having Cuban empanadas and Cafe Cubano, Cuban coffee.
Wonderful, I'm starving.
Here at El Pub. El Pub is an establishment. This place has always been here, Cuban family business, and we are going to be having Cuban empanadas. Where we're standing up right now is called La Ventanita. Ventana means window. Anything you put the little ending ita or ita on in Spanish makes it little or cute. So it's the little window. Yes.
Okay.
And at the little window, there's always a woman. True story. Betty's back here today, making you made to order cups of Cuban coffee and Cuban empanadas, guys.
No meal is complete in Little Havana without a cafe con leche. Dominoes are a Cuban passion and a national pastime.
So this is historic Domino Park, and we always joke that dominoes is the national sport of Cuba.
Now, I have been brushing up on my game, so you think you can get me in on one?
I'll work on it.
Oh, look at that. Okay. 5 or 6?
7. No.
Okay, so we're here at Mr. Bello's Cigars. This is one of our oldest tobacco families on the block here in Miami. And this is the old man right here. You'll see in the statue, Mr. Bello. He's still around. He's just 90, so he's not coming in much anymore. But
taking it easy.
Yeah. He sat out front on this chair. You could find him every day sitting out front on his chair smoking his cigars. His son has taken up the role now, but it's a treasured family over here. And we're going to see how they hand roll the Mr. Bello cigars. So Cuba is the birthplace of the cigar. The Cubans have been making cigars in the United States for centuries now, but it really got perfected in the 1960s. So what the Cubans did is they figured out that they could still continue to roll Cuban cigars without having to buy them from Cuba. So what these tobacco families and the tobacco farmers did is they gathered up the seeds to their Cuban tobacco plants, and they fled Cuba, and they started farms with Cuban seeds in countries that we do business with. Okay. okay? So Nicaragua and Dominican Republic. These leaves are from Nicaragua, but it's the Cuban seeds that are planted, and they are farmed by the Cuban tobacco farmers. After that, the leaves are matured, they're harvested, and they're hung up to dry. The raw materials are shipped over here to Miami, where they are rolled into Cuban cigars right here. Every step is exact to how it is done in Cuba. The only difference is that little stop that the plant's made. These are just as fine of cigars, if not better, than cigars you can buy in Cuba. And you can buy them right here in Miami in Little Havana.
Yeah. It's so amazing to watch them do that because they're just so quick. And I know that I'd be sitting there for hours just trying to do one. So far today, we've indulged in empanadas, Cuban coffee, Cuban cigars. What are we in for now?
Now we're at Old Havana, one of our very favorite restaurants here in Little Havana, and we're going to be having Cuban sandwiches and classic mojitos.
Who invented the Cuban sandwich? That debate is as old as time. From Tampa to Miami and Key West to Cuba, I think you'll find the best one right here in Little Havana. Little Havana is part of what makes Miami such a dynamic cultural destination. One of the best ways to dig into the Cuban culture is the food, music, and mojitos. You can find all of that right here in Little Havana. Come celebrate La Vida in Little Havana. This trip is heating up as we explore the best of Miami. We're headed out of the city and into the Florida Everglades, getting ready for some high-speed adventure at the Everglades Alligator Farm. It's amazing how quickly you can get from the city to the swamp for a different style of outdoor adventure here in the Florida Everglades. We have just arrived at the Everglades Alligator Farm. Get ready, boys. Breakfast is served.
This morning I'm here at the Everglades Alligator Farm, and it's breakfast time, and we're going to have a really cool alligator experience. Tell me what we're going to do.
So in this pond we have about 500 10 to 14 foot alligators, and they are looking for some breakfast. They look like they're ready.
They do look like they're ready. As soon as we walked out here, they just came from other sides of the pond and just started piling up. And this is an experience that really anybody can have here at the Everglades Alligator Farm, right?
Absolutely. We do this for all of our alligator encounter packages, and not only does it come with this, but holding the different sizes and really learning how to become a little bit similar to an alligator or animal handler.
The natives are getting restless, so let's open up the breakfast buffet. This is an amazing experience where you can actually really get up close and personal with one of nature's finest creatures, the alligator. And what a treat to be here at the Everglades Alligator Farm, serving breakfast to these wonderful critters. Oh, you got it, you got it.
The Alligator Farm is home to a wide variety of species, from birds, reptiles to emus. But now, it's time to go for a ride. to Misty's exciting airboat ride in the Everglades. I'm new at this, so we're going to go out and have a good time. You may not make it back, but you're going to have a blast.
Drivers have their own kind of routine or their own little set that they run. No two drivers do the same spins in the same spots. We all kind of have our own little deal. Yeah. Wherever we think we can get away with it, you know, without getting stuck, we all kind of pull our own little route here.
That's awesome.
Now that we've explored the Everglades, it's time for some major offshore action. We're headed back to downtown Miami to board the Reward Fleet. Stay tuned, you're not going to believe what happens next. Miami offers some of the best fishing on the east coast of Florida. It's amazing. You can be in over 400 feet of water in just minutes from the dock, and the variety of species is unreal.
We are headed offshore on the Reward Fleet with Captain Marty. And how long have you been working on the water?
Probably 40 years.
Oh, so since you were 2.
No, I'm a little bit older than that.
So how far are we heading out and how deep are we going to fish? What are we doing?
We're heading out just outside of the third reef. There's some spots that we've been fishing that have been producing a lot of undersized mutton snappers, some keeper mutton snappers.
What's the size limit on muttons?
Muttons are 18 inches.
Okay.
We're going to make a drift or 2 out there in the deep water, then we're going to go in and see if we can find some yellow eye snappers or vermilion snappers. These fish are moving through now. They're migrating and they're spawning here. They come and go.
They come and go.
So,
well, that's why if it was easy, everybody would do it, Marty. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to go put on some
I
fish.
hope you brought your luck today.
I did. I brought my lucky shoes.
On the way offshore, Hector and Logan are cutting bait and rigging rods, getting us ready for some catching. As soon as we got to the reef and dropped down, I got hooked up right away. I couldn't believe my luck, but little did I know, a beast was on the other end. 30 minutes into the fight, I finally raised this fish to the surface.
Big fish.
What is it? Oh, I see it. Holy.
Bring it in! Bring it in!
I'm trying.
That fish isn't ready yet.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Let her bring the fish to the boat.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hey, Logan. Yeah. That's a great.
I know.
Great hammerhead.
Yeah. It's a hammerhead, right? Great hammerhead.
There's Mahi. Mahi! Get the jigs out!
Let's out! Hey! Oh no! It just got off, Marty.
No!
off, Marty. Hold the hook.
I lost it. Oh my gosh. Fight of a lifetime.
Hold the hook.
Pulled the hook. At least I got to see it. Man, it was a greater hammerhead shark. How big do you think it was?
On right now. Oh, that thing is
8 to 10 foot, greater hammerhead. I didn't seal the deal. I gave it my all. Thank God for Logan. I would have failed a long time ago.
He bent the hook out.
He bent the hook. It was so big. So there you go. That's fishing. Woo! I'm gonna go take a break.
My big fish is the one that got away, but we managed to land some mahi, mutton snapper, and bonita.
I never knew how much fun fishing out of downtown Miami was going to be. Today we went on just a 4-hour charter offshore, fishing in about 160 feet of water, and we caught so many species. Mutton snapper, mahi, vermilion snapper, and I got the catch of the day. I got hooked up with a 9.5 foot hammerhead shark. It was incredible. Got it to the surface. Now they estimate it weighed about 500 pounds, but the way my arms feel, I'm gonna say 2,000. I'm telling you, when you come to Miami, you've got to go fishing.
Our trip to Miami isn't over yet. There's plenty more outdoor adventure to come. Downtown Miami offers both offshore and inshore adventures. Now we're headed over to the Frost Science Museum.
So right behind me is the Oculus. It's a 31-foot acrylic lens that weighs over 60,000 pounds. They designed it to take advantage of the physics of light to basically create a borderless ocean. It's amazing. You definitely have to come see it.
The Frost Science Museum is a great place to take it inside or outside. It's known as Miami's #1 attraction when it's raining. And don't forget to check out the top floor.
I found a great way to get out of the hustle and bustle of downtown Miami, but in a very refreshing way. We're about an hour outside of the city, and we're at Schnebley Winery. Tell us a little bit about it.
Schnebley Winery is Miami's only winery. We're still pretty young, relatively. We were started in 2004. My mom and dad started this winery back then. They started getting their foothold down here in South Florida, distributing lychees, long ends, and all types of exotic fruits.
Right.
And then my dad had a friend named Bill Wagner who came down from New York and actually told him that he could make wine out of some of these fruits that he was distributing.
And that makes such sense because wine doesn't always have to be from grapes.
Well, a grape is just another type of fruit. So people think that it's only wine can only be made from grapes, so that's just not true.
They're totally wrong because this tastes amazing.
If wine isn't your thing, don't worry. There's a brewery on property right in the back. Now we're headed over to Alita State Park, known for its hiking, biking, and kayaking.
I bet you didn't know this existed right in the heart of Sunny Isles. We're at the Oleta River Outdoor Center, and we're kayaking through this beautiful mangrove forest. It's so incredible, the green spaces that they have here, and there's amazing ways to take it outside.
Wow, what an amazing time we've had in Miami. We've experienced everything from Little Havana's Cuban culture to the excitement of the Everglades alligator farm and had an epic offshore adventure. Miami is a great way to take it outside.
It's my boy Logan, just hooked a nice mahi-mahi. We got us out here. We fishing Miami cuts.